Ready to go over the answers to those questions? And it's on. Good. All right, so narrator, we all agreed, third person, because we're not sure who the narrator is. We're not sure who the narrator is. What season is it in the story? Winter, spring, summer, fall? Which one?
Spring.
Spring. Faith was asking this one for number 3. Where is Taylor going? She's going to Grandpa's, as Faith said, on vacation.
This, I have a question.
Yes.
Is it okay for number 1 I put Taylor and third person?
No, Taylor is not the narrator. This is not first person point of view. Taylor is absolutely not the narrator. You do not know who the narrator is. You cannot name the narrator. It is third person. Yes, sir?
I don't find it.
Well, we say go over it. Keep working then, okay? Yes, ma'am. Lorelai?
I put a question mark for the third person story for who is the narrator.
Yeah. That's fine. It's when you say it's third person, then you're just naming any fly on the wall that could have been the narrator. Yes.
Can I get this gunk off my shoe and put it in the trash?
Yes. Okay. Hey, how easy is this one? Stop, please. It's like a kitty with a wand. Stop. Okay, put your mask on. Thank you. Number 4, hey, what's coming towards the coast at the time Taylor is visiting? Braden, yes?
Hurricane.
It's a hurricane. Or as Ellie says, a hurricane.
I don't know. I put hurricane for it.
Number 5, what did Taylor want to do instead of babysitter sisters? This kind of came that first page, Cammy.
Sail with her grandpa.
Sail with Grandpa. That special time with Grandpa. They seem to be buddies. Yeah.
I don't know if this is right, but I just put sail. Yeah.
Sail.
I put blue sail.
Yeah, no, she's really into sailing, tying the knots and everything. Then, but she does mention, you know, how she likes to spend time with Grandpa.
I'm gonna do check marks with pen instead of pencil because I don't want.
All right, yeah. Whatever is how you want to organize it is great. For 6, name 2 things Taylor and her family do to prepare for this coming hurricane. What's one thing?
Board up the windows and get food.
Oh, okay. Board up the windows, get food, yes?
My mom made a big stew that would last for like days.
Made that big stew.
Tie the boat.
Tie up the boat, put it underneath the house. It's one of those house on stilts. Yes, Chase?
I said they stayed in shelter.
They stayed in place. As a matter of fact, the vocab word was hunkered down. Yeah, they stay in place. Hunker down. Yes, ma'am.
I put go to the store and put up wood on the windows.
Yes, boarding up the storm windows. Absolutely. Yes, ma'am.
They listen to the radio to see if the person said anything.
Stay informed. Yeah, know what's going on. Stay informed. Know what the heck is going on. Absolutely. Absolutely. And, I mean, now, although when this Hurricane Sally hits in between, you know, that little part of, they're saying right now, Louisiana, when it hits land and then it looks like it's going this way and veers right and comes toward us, by the end of the week, you know, and you see how they lose gas when they're over land, typically, unless you lived through Hurricane Hugo, which your parents did. We really just need to expect some rain by the end of the week. We need to expect an indoor recess by the end of the week. Yeah, so I don't really know that you need to get those boxes ready that we were talking about last night. Wait, I'm moving on. We're not doing a 5th grade press conference. 7, what did Grandpa hurt? What did he hurt? Yes, ma'am. His ankle.
Yep.
His ankle is hurt. Number 8, what category was that hurricane? Matt? It was a 1. Went from a tropical storm, which they do, to a 1. This Sally is a 1. You know, they did say they're predicting that it might be a 2 right before it hits land. Yeah. 9, how did Taylor keep her sisters busy?
I actually found this in the book. It says.
I had to hunt for it too. That was one I was complaining
I
about.
found it on the book. because Taylor kept Ellie and Lily busy with small tasks, and I put small tasks.
Small tasks, little things.
Easy peasy.
Little things. Any little small task, yeah, little things. A task is just a synonym for little jobs, little work, just
Like-
little things.
Clean up the room.
Something, you know, like pick this up. Yeah, just little things. Yeah, absolutely. But I did. That was when I was complaining about. It's like I'm gonna actually use my book for one of them because I recall it being general, but I couldn't remember. Like, am I forgetting that she got specific, like asking them to exactly do this? But she didn't. Like you said, it was just small tasks, little things. For number 10, why did Taylor and Grandpa go to the gas station? What were they needing? And I trust and believe it wasn't gas. Chase?
They want to ask for help.
Help.
To get help.
Help. This is when she looked out the window and she realized suddenly she was vacationing on an island, and that's not what she prepared for. We need help. We need help. Yes.
Can I do number 11?
11. Thank you for keeping me on task. Who rescued Grandpa?
Taylor.
Taylor.
I wasn't
Coast
quite
Guard.
sure.
The Coast
I,
Guard.
I wasn't
And the
quite,
Coast Guard is
Yeah,
fencing.
I wasn't quite sure because I was like rescue, and I wouldn't really call it rescuing, like making sure he's okay.
You
I wouldn't really call it that.
Yeah.
I would call it like make sure check.
And the two ways of looking at this, and y'all quickly like threw out the other answer as well. Who rescues the whole family? Of course the Coast Guard did. But who went to get the Coast Guard?
Taylor.
You know? Who's taking care of Grandpa on that sailboat?
Taylor.
You know what I mean? So
Taking Grandpa
something to think about. Oh my goodness, is it already time? 11:01 for the 5th grade press conference?
Are we going?
to press conference.
The front press conference is what I'm starting to call it, to be very positive, because you people know how to ask some questions that sometimes aren't related to what we're doing. Yes,
May I go to the bathroom now and check
yes,
if the boys
absolutely,
are
because of those boys. Yes, ma'am.
When you're talking about Hurricane Hugo and stuff, my grandpa died.
It was horrible. It was. I had just finished sermon. Yeah, I had just finished here. Yes, ma'am.
May I go to the
Go
bathroom?
with her now since she has it. Yes.
My dad's grandpa, I think it was a hurricane. It was some hurricane, but I think it was Hurricane Hugo, so it was a really big one. So they were in Atlanta, so they had to go to Columbia. And it was, I think, was it really bad in Columbia?
It was really bad in Columbia.
Okay,
You want to go
then
to
it was
Atlanta?
probably it. And he went to like an office building, and the whole roof tore off.
Okay, next in our press conference, sir, then I want to schedule a test, so eventually you want to hear me talk. Yes.
During the hurricane of 2015, one of my godbrothers was born, and he now goes to Timmerman.
Ah, cool.
And
Yes.
he's back on his Chico.
Cool. Aha. Girls are out right now.
Wait, can I go to the bathroom after they get out?
Yes, girls are out right now. Yes?
Can I get tissue? Wait, no
Yes. Yes.
Can I go to my doctor?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody, listen. We're ready for a test, and today is Monday. Talk to me about your test schedule. I'm looking at your homework board right now. I see that you, and let me get out of the way of your homework board, you have a quiz tomorrow in math. Is that true?
Yeah.
Well, I would never schedule a test the next day anyway. So, what's up Thursday? I don't see something on Thursday. You have a science,
Or Friday.
Thursday or Friday, a science test?
Or no, wait.
All right, so if we have a little multiple choice, like we did, yeah? I was kind of going for a Thursday, though. I'd like to have one more day.
You know, yeah, Thursday. I like Thursday. Yeah.
Well, you're thinking Thursday or Friday, and you can have, according to Miss Liz, 3 tests.
in one day. So yeah, I agree with you.
Okay,
I like Thursday.
because science might be Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, but the chances are it's probably gonna be on Friday.
You know, what I really want to try to avoid is Friday test, and Mac, you might be getting used to it now, but Fridays particularly with spelling and all that, Fridays tend to, and vocab, Fridays tend to be bogged down with tests then,
And
don't you
reading
feel?
sometimes. Last year was
Yeah.
reading.
Well,
We had like 10 tests on one day last
we
year.
never really want to have more than 3 tests a day, okay? I'm gonna tentatively put it down for Thursday. We are more than ready. It's multiple choice, like you know. The other class will be taking their other reading test tomorrow. Remember, I missed 3 days with them. Lockers, that late lunch that threw us off, and then our assembly. So once they take that test tomorrow, I'll be able to give everyone else their test back. So you guys are great with it. This seems to be one of your strongest subjects. I'm going to go ahead and give us a few days and schedule the test for Hurricane Taylor Thursday.
We have a test on Thursday.
We are thinking it is science, and I think that we will be okay.
Science isn't that hard.
Because it's not that, but it's just 2 right now.
It doesn't smell like
If it gets 3, then we hope it doesn't get the 4.
Right. Now,
it's better.
if by the end of today, and I'll keep asking, if by the end of the day you suddenly have more tests scheduled for you, then I still check tomorrow and I'm like, to y'all, did they throw more stuff at you on a Thursday? Because I'll reschedule mine. Because in the end, it really doesn't matter when we have it. We just want to put a bow on this one and go sailing forth to another one. Yes, sir. Sir? Yes, absolutely. Let me get the test from them though. They have not taken it yet. We're 3 days off because of interruptions, just at the beginning of school. Yes, Jacob? Yeah, you boys can see if y'all can get in the bathroom now and see if the girls
There
are
were
out
no
of it.
girls or boys. I just went in there because there was no one in there.
Perfect. All right, so check on Hurricane Taylor. Can I ask y'all though, because this I feel just kind of came out of nowhere in Hurricane Taylor. Look at the end again, or if you have already closed it up, let me read the end to you. It says, Grandpa's face crinkled in a grin. I guess you don't know. You have no idea what I'm asking about, so don't interrupt. I guess you don't know babies very well. At least a certain baby. I'm sure you don't remember this, but when you were a little bitty infant, Taylor, well, let's just say you knew how to kick up a serious fuss. He smiled broadly, kind of like a hurricane. And then that little story, tiny story, boom, given to us at the very end, is why we have the title Hurricane Taylor. Yeah? Now, he is only describing her personality when she was little, like a hurricane. Yeah? I want to say she may have acted like Liam and Lester. Yeah? Whirling dervishes, coming through the room, yelling, stuff a flying, things like that. Growing up, here's my 2-parter question. Did you have a nickname? Next part. Do you really think you deserved that nickname? For instance,
My brother.
4 kids, one of the older boys, his nickname, and my husband loves to give nicknames. I guess I am kind of a nicknamer, but he really loves them. He ended up calling when this one of our sons got a little bit older, yeah, and started like crawling and stuff, that age baby. To this day, he will occasionally call my older son Crabbar. And that's because he was, when he was a crawling baby for a few years, very crabby. And not just what, like, here, eat this, like, yeah, I want to eat it. But like, here, play with this, no. I mean, just crabby attitude. So Crabbar, by the way, yes, when my husband would ever type it or text, he did spell it with a K, Crabbar, like Mr. Krabs. I totally think my son deserved it, but my son doesn't remember having a crabby attitude, so to this day, he's like, that was horrible of y'all to call me that. All right, who had a nickname and did you deserve it? Yes.
Mine was Sassy, and yes, I was, because my sisters had to change me because Ivy was like 10 years older, and
Uh-huh.
me and Grace shared a room, and I would have to sleep in the den because, like, with the
I'm
kids,
sure.
because I wouldn't like sleeping with Grace. I like having my own room to myself.
So what was it again?
Sassy.
Sassy.
My mom still calls me that.
And you're okay with that, and you're like, yeah, I totally deserved it.
You
Totally
know,
deserved
no
it.
kid deserves
Yeah.
kid deserves.
Yes?
Sleepyhead.
Sleepyhead? To this day?
Yes.
Do you agree?
No.
You're owning it?
Weekends.
Owning it? Yes, sir.
Mine was Pumpkinhead because when I was very little, I had this round head and my body was so small.
I call all babies beans because of the way that you're shaped.
Wait, you're
You know, you're talking about the size of your head, Brett. When babies are all wrapped up and they start sleeping, they look like a little kidney bean shape.
and then
So I actually do call them
my
beans.
brother's
No, I
nickname
didn't.
Baggy
How did you
Britches.
do that?
A newborn baby when you're
Yes,
a
ma'am.
My dad mainly, he likes to call me Colin or Julia, which reminds us. I realize this is named because I resemble after that.
Really?
Yes, I get called Colin a lot.
You do not look pleased with that. You do not
Brother
look happy.
being a huge butt.
Yeah. Lorelai? No? That's cool. Did you ever want one?
Yes.
I
Okay.
do as well.
Lorelai, to you, I know this is putting you on the spot. Do you already have an idea of what your nickname should have been?
Wait, I was thinking about it. Well, one of my aunts just called me Lauren.
Okay.
I just.
Yeah. I tend to give nicknames based on Harry Potter, so Meg is Meggles. Sometimes she's Megglesworth, just to make it a bit more British. So think about a nickname that you'd like, and we will try to get that trending, Lorelai. Say, huh? We can do it. We can make that happen. Just start calling you that, and people will pick up on it, girl. Cade?
7.
What was that?
7.
7, the number 7? Did you like that nickname? How'd you get it?
I like the number 7.
Really?
Awesome.
It works?
Okay.
As far as numbers go, in literature and literary analysis, a very important holy number. Yes, sir.
My mom called me Pookie because I had this stuffed animal called Pookie when I was young.
Yeah.
And I hugged it so much we had to put duct tape on it because it was ripping.
I too have performed stuffed animal surgery in my life. Yes, I have done this. And duct tape is
You're like my mom.
a fabulous invention. Yes.
My Miss Ann, my
Yes.
old teacher here, she calls me Scooby Doo.
Miss Ann Rentiers?
Yeah.
She is the master. She's a friend. She is the master of giving really great nicknames.
She was my teacher in
I have one from her.
And by the way,
And I'm
when she really wants to mess with you and you have multiple children in your family, she loves to call you by another person's name in your family. You know, just to mess with you. But she knows exactly what she's doing. She's great. She's pretending not to know who you are, but she's giving you such special attention when she's doing that too. You
Just
know,
ignore her.
she's just messing with you, and I love it. Yes, ma'am.
My sister calls me Munchkin because I'm like 10 years younger than her, so I'm shorter. But also, I forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah, but what's gonna happen? Because you still have some growing to do, and is this Grace?
No, Ivy.
Okay. What's gonna happen though if you end up being taller? We have in our family, we have my uncle is Fred, and he is the father of my cousin Fred. Okay, so growing up, it was calling them Big Fred or Little Fred, right? Which is fine when my uncle is 6'3" and little Fred's growing up. Well, now little Fred, my cousin, is about 6'5" or 6'6". It sticks with you. You still call him Little Fred, but it just seems so crazy to be calling him that when you're 6'5" or 6'6". So probably we should start calling his daddy that. All right, hold on. Was this Miss Clark? Are you ready? I don't know. It's like I call it the 5th grade press conference. Did you get that?
We're just talking.
Okay. So we're gonna go with bye guys.